guys. Welcome back. I'll wait for y'all to hop back on here. Good morning, Bonnie. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. Sorry about that. I don't understand. Sometimes I just don't understand why it does that. I don't understand. So, all right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, so we are doing Christmas tree ornaments this morning. All right, here we go. So we have the star going. I have this hoop, so we're gonna move this one over here. Hold on a minute. Let me look at the settings right quick. I don't know how to do that, y'all. That's what Miss Jackie said. That is what Miss Jackie said. Don't know how to turn that off. I'll have to look and see because she's saying turn the orange shopping bag off, but I don't see the orange shopping bag on how to turn that off, so. I don't know. I'll have to look and see. We're going to try and not get dinged again. So hopefully so. But anyway, so right now we have, as you can see, this one is growing. This one is growing here, y'all. I don't see, what are you talking, I don't, that one? I see recommendations, but I don't see it. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to look. Oh, got you. Well, thank y'all for your help. Thank you for your help, because it's aggravating. Okay. Yeah, because you have full rights there, Cynthia. You should be able to do it too. So, all right. So we are going to move to the embroidery machine. So we are going to get this one hooped. While that one goes, so we're going to come this way. We're going to try and not. So I'm going to show y'all how we did this one. I'm going to show y'all how we did this one here. I'm going to get a drink of coffee first. Okay. So here is those that we're going to use. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all, I'm going to unhoop y'all for a minute. Good morning. Sorry about that. Sorry that I had to hop off there, y'all. Is this live? I don't know. There's that daggum AI again. Okay, flip the camera. So what we're doing is we're going to do these. So what I've done is I've gone in here and I've hooped multiple, I'm gonna move over just a little bit. So I've hooped multiple of them in there. So what we're gonna do is, I used to have a software that I could actually go in, right? They're not, and y'all, they're gonna be cute with that. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna do all of them all at the same time. So I'm gonna show y'all how we're gonna go and do all of them at the same time. So we're gonna go ahead and hit stitch. So what it does is you'll see that first stitch there. So there's a button that says minus and plus on here. So I'm gonna hit the minus and plus. So I'm gonna show you how we're gonna go through and do this. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do that first circle, and it's gonna show us where we need to put that first piece of fabric, because we're gonna float the fabric on the top. We're gonna float that on top. So we're gonna hit start. Oh, we might help if we thread the machine first. I'm gonna flip that camera around. Flip the camera around, and I'm going to put cancel. I'm going to put orange thread in there, because orange thread is the first thread that we're gonna need, because that one is the it does the nose. It does the nose first. So I'm going to stand up. Grab the orange. We're gonna test it, see if we have enough here, y'all, because it's just for the noses, just for the nose. So I'm gonna thread this right quick, then we'll continue on my instructional thing here for this. Did y'all want me to show you how we hoop, or how we load different designs into one? Would you like me to show you that? Because I can show you from the start, and then we can continue. Or are you good with this? Yes? Okay, we can do that. Let me get that one, continue going. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna flip this camera back around, flip the camera. So I'm going to say, okay, I'm gonna return, and I'm gonna delete all these off here. So I'm gonna go back home. Okay, so we start here. Guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on the embroidery. So from here on mine, it is kind of like an Autodesk. It is. So what we're gonna do, yes, it is. This is for embroidery. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and hit the little pocket. On this one, the little pocket is going, and we're gonna pull it off of the thumb drive. So this one, if I clicked this one, it would actually be saved on one of these on the machine. This one right here is on the thumb drive. This one right here is a USB connection that goes back to your computer. This right here would be like an SD card, and we can actually send things over the Wi-Fi to this one. So, but we're gonna go to the USB. And what I did is I created, oh, thank you. I created a Christmas ornaments folder. So I try to organize in here, but you know, sometimes it doesn't stay organized. So we're gonna open that Christmas ornaments folder. And in here, this is the snowman. So this is a snowman here. It's kind of like going through, and this one has different designs. It has the DST, EXP, HUS, the different kinds of machines. So, but your brother embroidery machine uses the PES, and I'm gonna get dinged again for that one. So what we're gonna do is we have 5 little snowmen in here. With the 5 snowmen, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick that first design. And with that first design, we're gonna hit set. And so he's there, but I'm gonna take him and I'm gonna move him up. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna load all of them. So now we have that one. So now we're gonna come back down here and we're gonna click add, because we're gonna add another design. And we're gonna go back through these steps again. So I'm gonna click that pocket, go back to the USB, go back into the Christmas ornaments, the snow family, and we're going to go down to those PES again. So we've already grabbed that one, so we have that one up there. So we need to grab that second one. So we're going to grab that second one, and we're going to hit set. So then we're going to come back up here, we're going to grab him, and we're going to move him up. Move him up there. So there's that one. And then we're going to say, we're going to add another one. So, because like I said, we're going to do all 5 of these. It only takes about 30 minutes to stitch out these 5. So I'm going to click that one. And then I'm going to click the thumb drive. And then I'm going to click that Christmas ornaments again. And then the snowman. Down to the PES. It's just like browsing files on your computers, y'all. Just like browsing files on the computers. We're going to hit set on that one. And this one's a little bigger. So that one's just a little bit, as you can see, they're kind of different sizes. And we can change the size on them. So, and I'll show you that here in a minute. So we're going to click add. We're going to grab that one because I kind of want to make them all a little bit bigger because they're kind of small. They're kind of small. So I'm going to click that one here. And we're going to open those Christmas ornaments again. And then our snow. Come down here to the PES. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we're going to grab her. She's cute. She is cute. We're going to make her a little bigger too. So I'm going to put her over there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go grab, there's one more in here. One more in there. Grab that USB Christmas ornaments. Snowfall, and then PES, and then we'll grab that last one there. And we're gonna say set. So now we're gonna make a few modifications. So like I said, these are kind of small. So we're gonna grab this one right here. I want her bigger. I want her bigger. So I'm gonna click edit, and I'm gonna go to size, and we're gonna increase her size. So you have a few options here. You can do like the sides. You can make it smaller. You make the whole thing smaller. The whole thing bigger. You can do, you know, the width of it, or yeah, the width of it, or the length of it, however you want to do it. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the here, and which will, if you watch it, it'll actually, as I push it, it'll actually go out bigger. So that one went up a little bit bigger. So I'm thinking, I like the bigger size. So I'm thinking we're going to make this one a little bigger too. We're going to go up a little bigger on that one, and we're going to grab him. We're going to go a little bigger on him. That way they're all, I think they're all about the same size now. They are all about the same size. So now what we'll do is, I'm almost thinking, let's see, okay. So now what we're going to do, so we have them all in there, and let's move him. That one's a little smaller. That one won't go any bigger. So we're going to go that one. You want to make sure you have enough room in between them. Half tempted to add another one just so we have 6 of them. It's driving me crazy. So we're gonna add one more. We're gonna add one more just so we have 6 of them in there. Let's grab, I like him. He's cute. He is cute. So we're gonna put him there, and we're gonna edit him, and we're gonna make him bigger. There we go. All right. So now we have 6 of them in there. And then we're gonna click on, yes. So then we're gonna click embroidery. So as you can see, it's only gonna take 37 minutes to stitch these out. These are gonna stitch out fairly quickly. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here. And as you'll see, that's the layout stitch there. And husband needs tea. Hold on, break time, y'all. I gotta move. I'm in front of the tea. Say good morning. So as he's doing that, we're gonna go ahead and continue stitching on this. We are on step number 6 on this one, so it's gonna continue stitching there. Isn't that pretty? That's gonna be very, very pretty on there. So yeah. Right, Katie? Okay. So we're gonna come back over here. Thank you, honey. You're welcome. Okay. Thanks for the follow. Okay, so now we're back over here. So we are on the first stitch. As you see, that first stitch is just a single stitch. So that is our placement stitch for what we're doing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the placement stitch for all of them. So I'm gonna come back over here and I'm gonna hit that start. And I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do the placement stitch for all of them. So we're gonna get this one stitched. I add a couple steps to it. So we have placement stitch on that one. Okay. Sometimes it trims, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, so as you see, the next step is the nose, but we don't want to do the nose. We want to go do the placement stitch for those other ones. So we're going to keep going down. We're going to go down to that next, and you'll see exactly where it's going there. So as you see, now it's on the next one. So we're going to run the placement stitch on that next one. I want to run the placement stitch on all of these before we start. So now it's going to run that placement stitch there. And then once it gets that one, we'll go down to the next one. So we'll get all 6 of these placement stitches put in here first. So now we're come here. So now I see it's wanting to do that next step, but I don't want it to do that next step. I want to go down and get that next placement stitch. So we're going to go back down. Oop. So that one is that one. So now as you see, the little X moved down here. So we're going to come here and we're going to run that placement stitch. Once we get all these in here, we're going to go back through and run these again. Thank you, Miss Debbie. Thank y'all for joining this morning. Thank y'all for joining this morning. We are having some fun this morning doing some Christmas ornaments, and these are going to be awesome. These ones are going to be awesome, y'all. And these are easy to do. These ones are fairly easy to do. So now what we're going to do is we're going to keep going down. Thank you for the heart, me. So now we're over to the next one. So we're going to run that placement stitch here. We'll get all these placement stitch ran. And then we will put these fabric on there. And these are going to be some fun fabrics. These are just going to be some fun fabrics. Thank you, Bessie. That is awesome. Thank you. So now we come here. We're going to go down. And we're on the edit one. So you're on the plus and the minus screen on here. And I'll show you how to get back there again. So we're going to run that one again. So then we have one more to run after this one. And then we're going to add the fabric. Then we will add the fabric on here, y'all. Like I said, I had used what do you call it? Felt on the last one. But I'm thinking we're going to use vinyl on this one. Make it a little sparkly. We're going to have some sparkly faces here. So then we're going to come here. So I'm going to show you. So on this screen right here where you have your threads and your choices, you have this plus minus. On that plus minus, this is where I'm actually coming in here and actually moving to the next step. So that's what I'm doing is I'm moving to that next step to get down to that first initial stitch on that next circle. So, and then we're going to do that circle there. So then once I get this one done, this is where we will start adding the pieces on here. We'll add that fabric and get it stitched down. And then we will go through and move through the steps again. We'll go through and move through those steps again. Okay, so I'm going to get y'all re-hooped here. Flip that camera around. Get y'all re-hooped here. I always say I'm hooping y'all. I'm always saying I'm hooping y'all. Get that one up here. That's hot. Hot. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to take the scissors. And we are going to, so I'm going to back it up here. Good morning. Good morning. Thank y'all for joining. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to move y'all a little bit closer here. That way you can see what we're doing here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually float that piece of fabric on here. So we're going to go back one. I'm going to take a piece of this. So I'm going to take this on top. So this is, I'm putting this on top of what we just stitched. We are making Christmas ornaments. We are multitasking. Yes, Nancy. Yes, yes. So we're going to stitch this one down. So we went back one again on this, on the stitches, and we're going to stitch this down. So I'll get that one stitched down, and then we're going to go back through and we're going to run that stitch again on all of these. We're going to run that stitch again on all of these. So, good morning, Christy. So I'm going to go back. So we're going to run that original stitch that we just did to get that placement stitch. And now we're going to go through and we're going to place the fabric on each of them. And then we will go through and stitch all of them out. Then we'll go through and get them all stitched out on here, y'all. And these are going to be cute. These are going to be cute. And this is just how I do it. Like I said, I used to have a software that I could actually go through and change the steps on there, but I don't have that anymore. So now we'll go through and run that one. That one stitched down. I'm thinking these are gonna be cute. It's almost like a Christmas globe. You know, the Christmas globes that you hang on your tree? These are going to be cute too. Thank you for the hanging out this morning. Thanks for the reposts. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the heart me's, and thanks for everything. I appreciate y'all being here. So we're going to go down to that next one again. Stitch this one. Look at all the different colors, y'all. Look at all the different colors. Is that not going to be fun? I have the baby lock version of your machine, and I've never used that hoop. So this one right here, I love this hoop. So especially when you're quilting in the hoop. When you're quilting in the hoop, you're able to keep it hooped and keep moving. So I love this hoop. Green. We got two more colors here, y'all. Two more colors. That one there. Good morning, Dolly. How are you? And then one more. We got one more to go here, y'all. And then we will start stitching those snowmen out. We will start stitching the snowmen out. Yes, absolutely. You don't have to worry about popping them in. I mean, it just keeps, I don't know, it keeps the fabric stable for you. So, and you can hoop quite a few layers in it. You can hoop quite a few layers in it. You know, sometimes with your other ones, it's like they pop out. This one doesn't pop out. This one doesn't pop out. So we're going to go doom. So we're going to go back to the start, and we're going to start stitching. I got a few more to get there. Hold on. Okay, so now we're going to start. So the first one on here is the nose. So we're going to stitch that nose on these. Instead, I'm going to go through, and that way I don't have to replace the thread that many times. I just go and stitch those out. So we'll stitch the nose on these. And these are going to be cute. So I have used, we're using vinyl on these. You can use whatever you want. I mean, because you're just going to use some pink and shears on the outside of it. So hold on, I got to rethread this machine back here. She stopped for a minute. She stopped for a minute. Okay, so now we have the nose on that one. So now what we're going to do is, good morning, good morning. So now we're going to go ahead and move down to the nose on the next one. Like I said, that way we don't have to re-hoop nose. There we go. So we're going to do the nose on that one. How's Miss Maddie this morning? Good morning. Don't forget your coffee, y'all. Don't forget your coffee. Good morning, Meemaw. How are you? Thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the heart me. How are y'all doing this morning? How has y'all's week been? Where are we all from this morning? Where are we all at? I am in Arizona this morning, and it's not quite as cool. It was really cool yesterday morning. It was chilly, but this morning doesn't seem to be as cool as yesterday was. So, doesn't seem to be as cool as yesterday. But Florida. Florida. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is a lot of fun. And let me show y'all, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Let me show y'all exactly what we're stitching out here. That way you can see what we're doing. I'll bring these over here. We're kind of multitasking this morning because we have another one going over here. Pennsylvania, 39 degrees. Very cool. New Orleans. You're over, Miss Karen, you're over there by Miss Cynthia. You're over there by Miss Cynthia. We're going to keep going. Where's your nose? There it is. So, what we're currently working on right here, Tennessee and Alabama. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. So, this is what we're working on right now. We are doing, the little snowmen. And they're cute, y'all. And this right here, y'all, is why I decided to make them a little bigger. Look how small he is. He's tiny. He's like tiny. So, I decided to make them a little bigger because these were like tiny. They're like tiny, so, right? Are they not cute? They're so cute. And I'm thinking what we do, so one year I made the snowballs. I don't know if y'all have seen the stuffed snowballs. I made an ugly sweater with the stuffed snowballs. It was the funnest thing. So we are also working on a freestanding lace star. It is green. It is stitching over there right now. So we are working on that one. So we're kind of multitasking this morning. We are kind of multitasking. I was going to do another one of these, but y'all, this one took quite some time to stitch out. Is he not pretty, though? Is he not pretty? I used the variegated thread with this one. So, thank you for the shares. Thanks for the shares, y'all. So, but, like I said, right now, we are working on the little snowman. So, right? These are gorgeous. Thank you. I appreciate that. So now, right now, we're using the color orange. So right now, what I do is I come over here and I just go down to your next one and I go find that next orange that I need. That way you're only swapping out that thread once. So we come back and we find the orange and we go ahead and stitch out all the oranges and then we'll move on to that next color. Well, thank you. This is a lot of fun. Anybody new to the live? We're on here Monday through Friday, 4:30 to 6:30 in the morning, Mountain Standard Time. We're in Arizona. So we hang out here and we have some fun. And whether you're a sewer or not, come hang out, come have coffee with us, come hang out with us. So This is a fun live. This is a fun live. So thank you. Thank you all for the follows, y'all. Thank you all for the follows. I greatly appreciate it. I'm on my roll trying to get to 10,000. So I think all y'all, Arizona, where are you at, Miss Crystal? I am smack dab in the middle of the state. I have a sewing machine I got for Christmas, but I've never, oh my gosh. We got to get you getting that sewing machine out of that box. We got to get you getting that sewing machine out of that box. So Glendale, welcome. I'm in Globe. I am in Globe. So welcome to the live. Always glad to see fellow sewers on here. So I'll be coming your way next week because I'm going to be going to an embroidery class up there. So on Thursday, I believe. So I like to learn new things. I like to learn new things. So I'm coming up that way. So hey, I try. Help y'all out. I try to make it as easy as possible. So, try to make it... You've never gotten standing lace to work. Yay! Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much. We went over 6,000. Thank you. I greatly appreciate y'all. Like I said, I'm on my roll trying to get to 10,000. So, I appreciate all y'all. I love the mornings with y'all. I love hanging out with you. And the funnest thing is y'all get to choose what we do in the morning. That is the funnest thing. Y'all get to choose what we make in the morning. So I have a new sewing machine in a box that's an embroidery machine, and I have no idea. Oh my gosh. Let's help you out. Let's help you out. FYI, on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, I'm off work on that day. We're gonna have quite a few hours of embroidery. We're gonna go step by step and help you out. So come hang out on Tuesday morning, 4:30 in the morning. And if you have questions, shoot questions. I am here to help y'all. My goal is to get more people. So, oh, Davey, we're gonna get you using that. We will get you using that. I'll help you out. We're gonna help you. Let's help you out. So, thank y'all for the shares. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all are awesome. So, thanks for hanging out. So, you know what, Goose? We can get you there. We can get you sewing. Like I said, I think I'm fairly good at teaching sewing. I teach sewing to the younger generation. I give free sewing classes. I charge for the supplies is all I charge, and I give free sewing classes. I try to do that. And every morning on here, I think I'm teaching y'all to do things. And sometimes I'm learning from y'all. So we have lots of fun. We do easy projects. We try to do the easiest projects. That way, you feel comfortable and just getting started, having some fun. So this is a lot of fun, y'all. This is a lot of fun, safe place, having coffee. Don't forget your coffee. You got to go drink your coffee. Yes, Irie, this is a lot of fun. So, and y'all are all awesome. I couldn't do this without y'all. So y'all make this happen too. So thank you to all y'all too. Thank you to all y'all. Let's keep going. We got to go to the next one here. So like I said, we're moving, so we're doing all the orange. I got one more orange to do. So we'll go up here, we'll go to that next step. Like I said, this is just how I do it. You can do it one by one, but I like to do it this way. That way they all stitch out at the same time. I just set mine up again, had only used it once before we moved, was playing with it. Awesome! How fun is that? Letters can be so much fun. So I saw somebody the other day that was doing reverse applique on my thing is crooked. Was doing reverse applique on a sweatshirt, and I know they had to put the fabric behind the sweatshirt, and then stitched the sweatshirt with the embroidery machine, and then trimmed around it. So we have to try that one time, y'all. Thank you for the heart me. You gotta wave at him. He's just the cutest little thing. I think we're gonna try that one day. I think I'll get a sweatshirt. We'll get some fun, either some gingham fabric, something to go behind it. And we're going to try that reverse applique. Right, Renee? That'll be fun. That'll be a lot of fun. So That will be fun. Okay, so let's look and see. Christmas plaid. Oh my gosh, yes, Cynthia, we could do that too. I think I may have some. I'll have to look up there and see. I look up because I'm in a toy hauler. Anybody new to me right now? I'm in a toy hauler. My fabric is up on the bed up there. So do you know how to get more templates for the... So more designs? You're wanting more designs? Oh my gosh. I can totally help you out. I can totally help you out. Yeah, message me. Message me. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to go back to that first design. So we did the orange. Next color we need is black. So next color we need is black. So just as a reminder, you know, sometimes you want to trim that thread up top and pull that thread too. Sometimes I forget because the thread's meant to go this way. It's not meant to go that way. So they tell you to always trim it from the top and pull it through that way. Sometimes I forget, y'all. I forget myself. So we're going to load the black on here. Get this one threaded. Just keep a threading. Just keep a threading. Thread that. So now we'll do that next step. So you should be able to click up here. Click on me up here in the upper left, and then give me a follow. Give me a follow. Right, Susan? Right. Fun. Thank y'all for hanging out this morning. Thank y'all for hanging out. Shall we go see? Let me get this other one rethreaded right quick. I'm going to let y'all watch this for a minute, and let me get this other one rethreaded, and we're going to see. This other one's almost done, y'all. This other one is almost done. It just... Let me get y'all unhooked here. Okay. So let me flip this camera here so y'all can see. Look how he's coming out. Is that not cute? Isn't it? I wasn't sure how it'd be, but I think this is going to be cool. I think this is going to be cool. These will be fun. So each one has got a different color on it. Each one has got a different color on it. And they are going to be fun. So we are going through and we're stitching each one. So I'm going to show y'all. We're going to let that mouth stitch right there. And then once that's done, I'm going to show y'all how we move to the next step. And then we'll go back over to the other sewing machine, and that way y'all can see what's going on there too. So now we want to go to the next step. So this one is using, so it wants to do the white, but we don't want to do the white yet. We want to go down, and we're going to go over to that next one. Thanks for the follow. So that way we can stitch the black on that one. So we're going to come over here and hit start again. So as you see, we've got the nose and the eyes. Is that not cute? Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Thanks for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Nana. So now we'll come on over here and we're doing this one. So we're getting this one all stitched. But oh my gosh, is that not cute? How cute, how cute, how cute, y'all. Right, Dolly? So let's come over here and check out the green. Let's see how the green's doing. So we are stitching out another freestanding lace. And I think y'all are right. I think the green is pretty, y'all. That green is pretty. How cool is that? How cool is that? Fun, fun. So we'll come back over here and I'm going to show y'all. So these are the ones that I did earlier. So kind of the same thing we're doing right now, but we're using that other. Yes, I'm doing another one, Miss Susan. So then we did this one. How pretty is that? So that is what we're stitching out in the green right now. And y'all, this one right here, this one took a while to stitch. This one took a while to stitch out, but look how pretty that is. Is he not pretty? So anybody that is new to me, this is what we do. Every week we choose a new schedule. I always have it pinned on my bio so y'all can see what the schedule is. So this is what we did for this week for our schedule. Tomorrow we're doing a rope wall hanging. Fridays are always rope. Fridays are always rope, y'all. So let's come back over here. We're going on walkabouts today. We are going on walkabouts. So it's stitched out the eyes. So let's come back here because I think there's another. So now we're going to stitch out. So that one had two of them on there. So we're going to get that one stitched. Isn't it cute? Look at that. How cute is that? And I wasn't sure how it was going to look on the vinyl, but I'm thinking it looks okay on the vinyl. And like I said, it almost looks like your, what do you call them? I'm going to flip y'all around. Like the Christmas balls. The Christmas balls on your Christmas tree. So they're really cool. They're really cool. I'm going to hoop y'all back in here right quick. Right, Beverly? Cute, cute. Very cute. Move y'all a little closer here so you can see. Try and get it where you can see a little better. Is that better? I think you can see it just a little bit better there. Thank y'all for the taps. Thank you, thank you. We're at 15K. Sometimes it leaves a long piece of thread and you just go and trim that long piece of thread off. Okay, so now we'll go down to the next one. I said I'm going through and I'm just doing the same color of thread on each one of these. So we're doing 6 of them at the same time. So Guess what, y'all? Guess what? The green one is done. The green one is done. How cool is the green? The green is pretty. The green is pretty, y'all. Right, Katie? Liking the green. Liking the green, y'all. So, now we have a green one and a gold one. Yes. Fun, fun. Are y'all okay with this for Christmas ornaments today? I was trying to figure out what to do for Christmas ornaments. Y'all are a little close. I was trying to figure out what to do for Christmas ornaments, and this is, like I said, the only way I do Christmas ornaments is in the hoop, so. Awesome. Yeah, auto threader. You. Thank you, thank you. Good morning, Nikki. How's your road trip going? I'm gonna call it a road trip, Nikki. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. You're home? Ah, you'll have to fill me in. Yeah, it makes it nice when you learn that auto threader, doesn't it? Makes it nice. So we're gonna trim these. Okay, so now we're gonna go down to the next one. Oh. Thanks for hanging out this morning, y'all. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. They said we working on Christmas ornaments this morning. We're gonna get these all stitched out. There is 6 different ones with 6 different of colors. The vinyl makes it cool. The vinyl makes it cool. I'm really liking the idea for the vinyl. I wasn't sure, but kind of cool on that. Okay, so now we're going to go over to the next one. Good morning. How are you, Melissa? How are you? I am good. I am good. Thanks for sharing the live. I really appreciate it. Thank you for sharing the live, y'all. And thanks for all the new follows. Thanks for all the new follows. And again, if y'all are new to me, totally, Cynthia, we could totally do that. We will have to look at that. We've got plenty of time before Christmas comes up, so we could do some Christmas quilted ornaments. We could look at doing that. So I don't know. I was trying to figure out what to do for today, and this is what I come up with. So I hope y'all like it. Okay. I hope y'all like it. Okay. We were talking about embroidery yesterday, so I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw embroidery into it, y'all. I'm gonna throw embroidery into it. So. And the nice thing is no matter what size of hoop you have, these little designs, thank you, Tammy. Thank you. So the little snowmen, you can, even if you have just a little 4x4 hoop, you can still do these little ones. And I try to make it where anything we make, y'all can make it even if you have the smaller one all the way up to the bigger hoop. So, right? So this one comes in a sheet, Miss Kate. These come in a sheet. You can get them in a sheet roll, depending on where you get it from. Isn't it fun, Shannon? It's kind of fun, right? Kind of fun. I mean, we can do, like I said, Tuesday, next Tuesday, we're going to have a live on embroidery. We're just going to do a whole live on embroideries. So, and we won't be on a time frame that day. We're not going to be on a time frame that day because I'm off that day. So, maybe we'll look at the reverse applique on that day too. So, they are vinyl, Candace. They are vinyl. Aren't they pretty? Start back next week, Nikki. You can, Miss Dolly, you can pretty much embroider on any fabric out there. Hold on, let me see if I can do this and answer a question for y'all without answering a question. Stickers. There. Don't. Ah! It went away. Dadgummit. There we go. Does that answer your guys' question on that one? Trying to answer the question without answering the question. Does that work? You are very welcome. You are very welcome. I keep getting dinged for saying things and I don't want to say things, so. But I went and added a bunch. So check it out, guys. Check it out. So right now, we stay in the toy hauler for right now. We got it a couple of years ago just to see, because we'll be retiring in a few years. But we wanted to see if before we retire, you know, and get stuck and then can't do anything else, before we retire, if we'd be okay staying in the toy hauler. We've been in it 3.5 years. I love it. I love it. I have no problem with it. So the actual toy hauler area is my sewing area. So granted, refrigerator's right here, but that's okay. So it works out really well. It's just my husband and I, so every once in a while the grandkids and the kids come visit, so it works out. It works out. So awesome, awesome. It worked. I have to say, I recommend a little bigger than you think you need. So, because we originally got a smaller one and then we had to go and get something with the toy hauler in it. So, because of course my sewing stuff, so. We got one more to do and then we'll move on to that next color. Oh. These little snowmen are cute, right? These are the cutest little guys. Cutest little guys here. Bonnie, they are addictive. They are addictive, I'll tell you. Thanks for the roses. Thank you, thank you. Looking for nine and a half acres. That's a lot of work. That is a lot of work. Anybody that's joining, give me a follow. We are going to be doing a live on Tuesday morning on more embroideries. So we're going to do some embroidery instructions. Anybody that does have an embroidery machine, or even if you don't, come hang out on Tuesday, because like I said, we're going to come up with a few ideas. We won't be on a time frame on Tuesday. We'll be able to stay on there a little longer. So we're going to be doing some embroideries, all kinds of different embroideries. We'll see what we can come up with. So Monday, actually Monday, we actually, so we have a quilt, this quilt here that I'm going to finish this weekend actually. So we have this quilt that we've pieced. Thanks for the follow. So we have this quilt that we pieced this week. So on Monday, we're actually going to be quilting it in the hoop. We will be quilting this hoop, quilt in the hoop on Monday. So that one will be fun. Fun, fun. Stay there. Thanks for the follows, y'all. Thanks for the follows. All right. So I think... So now we need white. Now we need white. So we'll do white. We're getting close. These will stitch out fairly quickly, y'all. These will stitch out fairly quickly. So we'll get the white added to there. Oh, puzzle. We got a puzzle. Sometimes that pops up down there, and sometimes I completely forget it. So, good morning, Darla. How are you this morning? How are you? So we are working on Christmas ornaments. If y'all are just joining, We're getting these stitched out. We're getting close. These are almost done. These are almost done here. Good morning, Miss Amy. Good morning. How are you? Don't forget Monday, we're going to be quilting your quilt there, Miss Amy. Yes, it's almost done. We've been stitching like crazy on that quilt there. Thanks for the heart, me. Thanks for the heart, me. I appreciate it. And thank you again for all you doing, y'all joining this morning. So we're having some fun this morning making those Christmas design or Christmas ornaments. So lots of fun. Lots of fun. Let me grab my coffee. Y'all, get a drink of coffee. Get your coffee. You got to get your coffee going. Get your coffee going. So coffee, coffee, coffee. So we are working on some fun snowman Christmas tree ornaments. They are almost done, y'all. They are almost done. I'm gonna... Do what? I haven't had the surgery yet, Miss Amy. Where they actually did the biopsy, it got healed up, but but I haven't had the surgery. It got rescheduled to January, so not looking forward to that. Not looking forward to that. Yeah. Kind of aggravating, but you know, what do you do? So I have, as you can see, it's right here. So I have it's what do they call it, Amy? I forget what the name of it is, but it's a cancer. It came back positive for cancer. So they have to go in, and they said they're gonna like dig down and like dig it out. It's thank you. That's what it's called. That's what it's called. So I have to have that procedure. They were supposed to be doing it. Actually, I was supposed to have had it Monday. Yeah. I was supposed to have had it Monday, and it got rescheduled. So it's not scheduled till January now. So it's not bad. I hope not. So when they did this one, I'll tell you, when they did that one, that, you know, they did the couple shots of the Lanacane, and they're like, oh, you won't feel anything. I felt the whole thing. So gotcha. So yes, Arizona skin. Well, glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. It's, yeah, it's kind of scary. I don't know. I know I'll be fine. I'm going to the next color here. Okay. I thank y'all for letting me know that. I appreciate it. I know Miss Amy, I felt better after Miss Amy had explained it to me because they didn't really explain it to me. Ah! Well, I don't plan on doing that, Deidre. I don't plan on doing that. So we're going to put red. We are going to load red. Oh, gosh. Ugh. Well, I figure, I mean, it's better to get it taken care of. That way it doesn't get worse, right? Are you kidding me? Oh. I'm definitely going to get it taken care of. I promise. Thank you for the gifts, y'all. Thanks for the gifts. Whose are so quiet? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. This has been a fun morning. A fun morning, y'all. Ice cream. We are having ice cream. We're having ice cream. What's y'all's favorite kind of ice cream? Okay, Miss Amy, we can do a carry ornament for. I'll send it in your bag. That is my favorite, mint chocolate chip. Mint chocolate chip, y'all. So we're still moving. Butter pecan. Ooh, that sounds good. Butter pecan. Have y'all ever had, okay, so I'm going to say BB because I can't really say the name of it. That one. Oh, we're going to skip that. So, have you ever had a cookie dough or salted caramel pretzel? Yum. Maple walnut. Have you ever had banana split ice cream? Oh my gosh. Yes, Deidre. That one is yummy. Y'all know what BB is? Think about it. It's from the South, from Texas. I can't say it. We'll just say blue. I'm going to say blue. And it's not bunny. Banana pudding one. Yes, the banana pudding one is yummy too. I just added salted caramel cocoa to my... Oh, that sounds yummy. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the heart me. Yes, Dolly. Yes, that is exactly what I was trying to say without trying to say it. So, yes, that is my all-time favorite. And the banana split one is my... Yeah. AI, y'all. AI is like telling me to say all kinds of things here, y'all. Rocky Road. Ooh, yum. Rocky Road. Love the banana split. Yeah, the banana. I love the banana split. It's just yummy. And it has all the, and the banana pudding one. Because the banana pudding one has the cookie, what do you call those one cookies? Oh no, Miss Katie. Oh no. Ah, bummer. Right? Oh, ooh, good one, Susan. Good one, Susan. Yes, Pam. Yes, yes. Are y'all? Yes, those. Yes, the wafer cookies. Yes. You know, are we done? I think we're done. I think we're done. I think what we're, oh, we got one more to go. The, there we go. Thanks for the follow, y'all. Thank you for the follow. So doing the last stitch, we're going to take them out of there. We're going to trim them up, right? They're all good. But you know what's really good is you take a hot homemade apple pie with a scoop of that vanilla, what is it? Vanilla bean ice cream. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Those were just yummy. Oh, well, thank you. Right? The vanilla bean with the apple pie, homemade apple pie with the cinnamon sugar. Oh, yum, 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 yum. Okay, so I'm going to unhoop these. There's a couple stitches that I'm going to skip, but y'all, check this out. Is that not cute? Well, those not cute. So we're going to take these out. We're going to take them over there, and we're going to trim them. We're going to trim them. Yum! I'm coming to your house. Can I come eat some apple pie? We could have an apple pie sewing day. You think you just right, Laura? You know, it's funny. My mom used to say, she goes, I can just think about eating a piece of lettuce and gain 5 pounds. It's too funny. Too funny, y'all. Okay. Nice thing about a magnetic hoop, y'all. Check this out. Magnetic hoop. You just pull it apart. Just pull it apart. One thing with that magnetic hoop that you got to remember, I'm going to show y'all over here. We're going to come this way. Show y'all over here. So I'm going to swing y'all around. We're just swinging. Anybody that's new to me, I'm in a toy hauler. So, can you answer that question for me, Miss Cynthia? So here is this one. I make apple pie. I'd come sew with you. I'll come sew with you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the heart me. The sewing machine I use, Miss Cynthia, for the quilting. So on there, you want to make sure that you keep that in between those magnetics. If you keep that in between the magnets, otherwise you have a hard time pulling it apart. You have a hard time pulling that apart. Okay, let me grab. Okay. So where is? How do I lose scissors, y'all? How do I lose scissors? I don't know how I do that. What we're going to do is we're going to take these. I'm going to show you what we're going to do here in a minute. I'm just going to get them out of here. That way. I'll turn y'all this way. The brother, Miss Cynthia. I have a problem. If I save the machine, I get dinged, y'all. So, Miss Cynthia helps me out. Yes, that one. That is the one I use for quilting. Okay, so now what we're going to do, so we have these. And so we're going to take the pinking shears, and I'm going to go around pinking these with the pinking shears, and I'll show y'all. Go this way. Y'all, that is cute. I think all we need to do is poke a hole. Let me see if my hole punch. What did I do with it? No, I don't know what I did with it. Hold on, guys. I had it. That's what happens. That's such a small space that some of my stuff, I don't know if that is a, because I don't think that will do a hole. I don't think. It does. Ha. That one did a hole. Ha ha. So there, we poke a hole in it. Good morning. Good morning. Ha! I'm excited now. We can tie ribbons around there. We can tie ribbons. Good morning. Good morning. Right? I'm excited. I'm excited. Hold on. We got to get all these cut out here. We're going to trim all these. And we're going to look at all the ones that we got made this morning. We're going to look at all the ones we got made this morning. I don't know which is my favorite. I don't know. You know, it's so fun. You can decorate your own tree. Decorate your office. Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. I wasn't sure because we did the I did the first ones this morning on actually wool felt that I had, and the wool was a little thick. The wool was a little thick, so I'm like, this isn't. It ended up. I broke a needle actually. So hold on, I've got one more here. I'll tell you. Sometimes trimming. These are some heavy scissors, y'all. Heavy. Get this trimmed. Okay. Then what we'll do is we're going to punch holes. We're going to punch holes, and then we'll look at all of them. I'm excited. Excited. So excited. That's funny. Now AI is saying sewing machine and ice cream talk. Comment your favorite flavor. I'm telling you, I don't know where this AI is coming from. Don't know where it is coming from. There's that one. We're going to get all these punched here. Then we will look at all of the ones that we got made this morning. We'll look at all the ones we got made this morning. We got quite a few made this morning, so. Good morning. Good morning. How we are doing? It's got to be reading comments or listening to me, or I don't know what it's doing. Because a minute ago, it was talking about the cancer stuff. Weird, weird, weird. Okay. I wonder if it, let's see if this, I don't know if this will do this. We're going to find out. Oh my gosh, it did. That's pretty strong there, y'all. Don't ask me where I got this. I have the foggiest idea. Okay, so here we go, guys. Y'all ready? Really, Vaughn? I don't know. It's really weird. Really weird. I am not in Texas. No, I am in Arizona. I am in Arizona. All right, y'all. Here we go. So we have a blue one, a green one. Is he not cute? These are so cute. This is like a dark purple, right? All right, have a good day. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Got sticky stuff all over me. Then we have a light purple. Christmas tree ornaments. Christmas tree ornaments. I'll be hanging like some yarn or some, I don't know, figure something out to hang on there so we can hang them on. And then a green one. That's, yeah, like a dark green one. I'm loving the bubbles. The bubbles are kind of cool. The bubbles are kind of cool. Then a white one of those. And then earlier today, before y'all hopped on, I was doing these as a test. Crocheted ones. That is so awesome. Very cool. Very cool. And that one. So we did those. So then I also did this one. This one came out cool. He's a bear. That was the bear one. And then this one. And then we decided we'd do a green one. So we did a green one. The green one turned out cool too. I don't know. They're all cool. I don't know which is my favorite, y'all. I don't know which is the favorite one. They're all cool. Fun, fun. Do another star. What color star, Susan? We can do another star. Snowflakes, right? Snowflakes. Yes. Thank you, thank you. So tomorrow, y'all, tomorrow we are doing a rope wall hanging. So we're going to be doing a wall hanging for that's rope. So I'll get another one made, Miss Susan. So I'm going to have to hop off here. It's 6:30. So I'll be back tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow. Gives you ideas for my folks at work. Awesome, Tammy. Awesome, awesome. So next week, just as a reminder, next week, I have the schedule for next week. So next week, Monday, we're going to be quilting. We're going to be quilting that chicken quilt. Tuesday, we're going to be doing embroidery. We're going to be having a longer day on embroidery. So we're going to kind of have something like we did today. So Wednesday, da-doom-doom. So Wednesday says Grinch. What were we doing with the Grinch on Wednesday? I don't know what we were doing. So it looks like Monday and Tuesday we have quilting and embroidery. I don't know what we're doing after that. Applique. We're going to do an applique sweater. I'm going to add applique sweater on here. Not sweater, sweatshirt. Purse square. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to write that purse square on there. So good morning, Suzanne. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, everybody have a good day. French purse. Thank you for the reminder. And then I'm going to do Thursday, we're going to do the applique sweatshirt. See, we got next week filled up. We got next week filled up, y'all. So Monday is quilting. Tuesday in the hoop. Tuesday, we're going to do embroideries. Whatever y'all want to learn how to embroider, we're going to do on Tuesday. We can do a longer live on Tuesday. So Wednesday, we're going to do a Grinch panel purse. We did a purse this week on a square. Where's he at? Hold on. Let me see if I can find him. So we did, where are you at, Grinch? Where are you at, Grinch? So we are going to be making a purse with the Grinch. So we're going to be doing the Grinch on Wednesday. So we'll be doing that one on Wednesday. Thursday, we're going to make we're going to do an applique sweatshirt. So we got to come up with a saying to put on the sweatshirt. So we're going to have some fun. We will have some fun. And then Friday's always rope day. We do something with rope on Friday. So, thank y'all all for joining. Thanks for all the gifts. Thanks for all the hearts. We've hit 32K this morning. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. And I will see y'all tomorrow morning at 4:30. Could you please tell me how much fabric? You could do it with a half yard. You could probably easily do it with a half yard. Send me a message. Send me a message and I'll help you out. Because you would need, so you need 1, 2. Yeah, you could do a half yard. You could do a half yard. So, all right. You're very welcome. You are very welcome. So, y'all have a good day. I will see y'all tomorrow morning and let's have some fun with some rope tomorrow. Y'all have a wonderful Thursday. Bye, guys.